DRS is obviously a key issue, and when the Net Zero Energy and Transport Committee last looked at it, told by the Minister we would get a copy of the Gateway review due at the end of March as soon as it was available. Now, Fergus Ewing, I know, brought the issue up yesterday in Parliament, and he was told we were getting it imminently. What does that mean? We were promised it in April. Could you give me some indication of what that means, please, First Minister?
Well, again, in terms of the Gateway review, given that we are dealing with a scheme that involves industry partners, that involves Circularity Scotland, a number of other stakeholders, we just have to ensure that any review takes into account some of those commercial sensitivities that might well exist. So, as Lorna Slater said, in response to my good friend and colleague Fergus Ewing, that we will look to see what we can publish and publish imminently. But the point about the deposit return scheme, of course, is that we can get on, we are getting on with the scheme in relation to go live next spring, the 1st of March 2024. But it's so important we get a positive decision around the exemption from the Internal Markets Acts from the UK government, and not a conditional exemption, not, for example, suggesting that they remove or demand that we remove glass from the scheme, for example. We need an absolute exemption, and that will allow us and give certainty to business to get on with a really important scheme. And why it's so important, of course, is so we can see that hopefully the removal and the elimination, I would hope, of that litter that pollutes our streets and our beaches.
I'm not sure I got an answer there, but we've waited 6 weeks, so I'm sure we'll have to wait a wee bit longer.